What's going on, guys? Welcome to another I'm Joking podcast. We are actually coming in with the first bonus episode for you
Alexa, I'm
guys.
streaming.
Now, things have been crazy within the past 2 weeks.
Alexa, I'm streaming.
We're not gonna get too much into it, but you guys haven't noticed yet. For our visual listeners and watchers, you guys have seen it, but unfortunately, we're doing this episode without Mike. Again, shit happens. And last episode, John, my co-host, say what's up to everybody.
What's up? I'm your boy.
So he actually mentioned that him going on a vacation to Puerto Rico. So that kind of ties into why things are a little bit hectic today. But I feel like we got some spicy topics today. We're gonna get into a little anime. We're gonna start the episode off as per usual with some top. Um, so let's get into it. This is gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, it will be. We're gonna first top. Well, not first top. The bonus top.
Bonus top. I like that.
It's gonna be the top food spots we like to eat. Now let me hear some of the spots you like to eat.
All right. So I think my list is kind of compiled of things that I've kind of gone to more than once in any given week.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so my first food spot, which I'm just gonna generalize it, it's gonna be a Mexican food truck.
Mm-hmm.
And crazy story is when I moved out to Connecticut, they have something called a food truck paradise, right? And it's essentially somewhere where a bunch of food trucks park up, a bunch of car meets happen. The weekends get crazy. But I'm lucky enough that I work directly across the street from the food truck paradise. So so I actually go there almost every day for lunch, and I get an order of 3 tacos for like $5. So you can't beat that, bro. I'm full as shit. I'm eating
That sounds good.
authentic Mexican food. Yeah, it's amazing, bro. And it's not like some low quality shit. It's like some really, really good, authentic, again, super authentic Mexican food.
Mm-hmm.
My next spot, which has become something of an occurrence for almost every Friday, Chick-Fil-A. Now, after moving out here, I've gained a lot more access to it. I used to go once in a while when I worked in a city at Best Buy.
Right.
But there's one like maybe 10, 15 minutes from my crib. So I'll go as often as I can without trying to, get too much Chick-fil-A in my diet because I still want it to be really slamming every time I go.
Of course.
But again, number 2 is going to be Chick-fil-A. And then number 3, which you might agree with, you might not. I'm not sure exactly what your current top 3 is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to go with Chipotle. I haven't had it in a while, but I mean, any time that I get Chipotle, I'm a happy camper, man. Their
Of
chips are
course.
banging, the guac is banging, and they're always throwing out some new what is it, like a protein? Like like chorizo. I like the barbacoa a lot. The steak is really good. Chicken, you can't go wrong with,
Of
but it's
course.
like it's always gonna be there, bro. I have to try whatever new shit they got going on.
I think the
So
best protein they have is the carne asada.
that shit is pretty banging, and that's a new one too. It's been out for a little bit, but
It's like
it's
iffy.
definitely
Sometimes they
it's
have it,
definitely
sometimes they
there.
don't.
Yeah. The barbacoa, I think that's it's like a pernil, almost like a pulled pork,
Yeah.
bro. That shit is slamming. I think I order the same thing every time except for the protein.
That's a good list. I also
Mhm.
have Chipotle in my list. It's probably the same spot. So I'm gonna start from there. Number 3 is Chipotle for me. Now here's
Okay.
the thing with Chipotle. Like, I'm pretty lazy, so I like to order my food for delivery.
Right.
But
Right.
the thing is, if they mess up your Chipotle order, it's so heartbreaking because you're so hungry, and then you get the food, and you're about to chow down, and you open that, it's like, oh no.
But one thing I do want to mention, you're super basic with your Chipotle
Oh,
orders.
I'm very basic.
Like I've been to Chipotle like multiple times with you. We've ordered Chipotle like outside of even working together,
Hmm.
and you just get you. What's your order? What's your usual order?
So I get the burrito bowl with a tortilla on the side because you hooked me up to
Put you
that.
on.
You
Put
put
you
me
on.
on. You put me
I
on.
have to take credit for this, chat. I have
Of
to take credit
course.
for this.
And I put many people on. And like, yo, my friend Kenny, he put me onto this, so I'm passing the torch to you too.
Hell yeah. Fun
Uh,
fact. Fun
what's up?
fact. Don't want to cut you off. If you ask for more than one, they might just hook you up. So you can literally have two people eat off of one bowl for like $10. Not being cheap or anything. Like it
Right.
has nothing to do with the money, but if you get your money's worth, sometimes you get a Chipotle bowl and you don't even want to finish it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hate that they charge 30 cents now for it.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. At least over here in
Last
New
time
York.
that's what I was gonna say. Last time I went, I just asked him. I'm like, I was with my girl, and I asked. I said, "Hey, listen, can I get two?" Because I didn't have to explain it to him, and I don't think I did. But
Mm-hmm.
the simple fact is that I wanted one, and then she just wanted one just to eat it. Like she doesn't like Chipotle,
Oh,
so
you just ate the
yeah,
tortilla?
yeah, just a tortilla. It's kind of weird, but yeah, just a tortilla. But nonetheless, he hooked me up with two for like free. He was like, "Yeah, bro, of course." So I was like, "Good shit."
Yeah. So I like to get white rice, black beans, chicken and steak, lettuce, and that's it.
Yeah, that is literally the epitome of going to McDonald's and ordering a salad, bro. You have to go all out. You
Also,
have to go all
I
out.
also go to Subway and get a ham and cheese
I
sandwich.
don't even want to hear this. I don't even want to hear this right now. Because bro, I all right, next time you come to Connecticut when fun fact, we're actually going to watch the Black Widow movie up here in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Next time you come up, I'm going to have to take you to a spot. It's
Mm-hmm.
close to downtown. It's in a pretty bad neighborhood, but
Yeah,
neighborhoods have the best food.
of
And bro,
course.
they have the pan de agua from Puerto Rico.
Ooh, I haven't had the
And
Puerto
they
Rican one, but I love the Dominican
yes,
one.
yes, bro. So they have the Puerto Rican one. It was originally a Puerto Rican spot. I think it's Mexican owners now, but same cuisine, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's a deli and they have the pan de agua. They have it like you can buy it just like in a loaf, like a short loaf or a long loaf.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get a ham and cheese on that, they put it on the burner. Comes out, yo, literally, bro. I don't think I've had that close to Puerto Rican food since I went over there.
So we eat it now when we get to watch. When we
No,
go over to watch.
hell yeah, we eating that. I got a pernil sandwich with cheese last time. Mayo ketchup, lettuce,
Mm-hmm.
onions. I'm taking taking time from your list, bro.
No, no,
But
no, it's fine.
we have to go there. We have to
Oh,
go.
we will. We will.
Hmm.
So yeah, that I one time I went to Subway and I was like, you know what? Let me mix it up because ham and cheese sandwiches at Subway are kind of ass.
Oh, I can imagine.
So I got salami once, and I was like, all right, let me settle down.
Reverted you back.
I was like,
Too
let me settle.
spicy.
Let me settle down. I'm going a little
You
too
got
crazy here.
Yo, try the cold cut combo. Do you like turkey and
Yeah, I do like turkey and shit.
yeah, bro, try the cold cut combo.
Honestly,
It's like it's like $5.
I'm not really a big Subway fan. Like, if I'm gonna eat a sandwich, I'd rather just go to like a corner
Yeah.
store, because it's
Yeah,
like
for sure.
the same price and it's like way better.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing with Subway, you get all those crazy like toppings like banana peppers and they have some crazy ass sauces.
Mm-hmm.
Like I give it up to Subway. Like they've made a comeback within the last few years, but the simple fact is that it's what is it, a franchise where like
Yeah, it's a
somebody can own
franchise.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they don't have the $5 foot long like everywhere. It's like
No,
in select stores.
I
That's
don't.
that's ass.
Also, I don't like the smell. The smell it irks me. I don't know what it is, but the smell of Subway it just irks me.
I don't know, bro. I can't agree with you on that. But what I will say, we are both fans of the Food Theorists on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see the episode where Subway's bread is technically
Not
considered
bread.
cake? Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
like
technically considered cake because of the sugar. I think it's a sugar content.
yeah. I saw the episode.
That's crazy.
It
It's like
is.
a synthetic ass bread.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why, Jared?
I just
Why?
want to say Subway is not on my list. We just got on a really on
Okay,
a
yeah,
big
yeah.
ass tangent.
Sorry about the rant. Sorry about the rant. Subway is nowhere near the list, guys.
Number two. I gotta give it up to Kingsbridge Social Club by my house.
Let me hear about this. I
Now,
don't know
the
about this.
only reason why they're in my top list is because when I was younger and I used to live in East Tremont, I used to order pizza from Tosca all the time.
Mm,
And unfortunately, they closed down. So I also moved over here, so they don't deliver over here. So I found the spot by my house called
mhm.
Kingsbridge Social Club, and they make the
Okay.
pizza just like over there. And
So
it's like
you
I
got your
found
second calling for Tuscas.
yes, and just because of that, that sole thing puts it in my number two.
Okay, wait. Tell me, is it a pizzeria or is it somewhere like a lounge? Cause
It's
that
like a
sounds like a
bar.
lounge to me, like a bar and shit.
It's like a bar, and I like bar
Mm.
snacks. It's so good that I wrote a review and I was like, hey, can you guys make a bigger size? Because
Whoa.
they only have personal pizzas.
Yeah, yeah, got you.
And it's just enough to fill me up sometimes, but sometimes like I'm really hungry, it won't really do
Right.
much. And it's like
We gotta go,
$11.
bro. We gotta
Yeah,
go. I'm trying to go. What is it called again?
Kingsbridge Social Club.
I'm trying to go to the Kingsbridge Social Club, ladies and gentlemen.
You know it's crazy, I can't think of my number one.
Is it because it's a tie?
I think I lost my train of thought of what number one was.
So you got so caught up in that Tosca's regenerated pizza
Mm-hmm.
that you forgot your number one.
I think so.
We'll
I
give you some
think
time,
I
bro.
think I
You
just
want me to
have a
list off
top
some places?
I think I just have a top two, honestly. I mean I can't really think of any other place that I've
What about
eaten.
Applebee's? How do you feel about Applebee's?
Alright, so Applebee's is like, their steak is alright.
Hmm.
Not the best steak, but it's like, I'll eat it. But what I really love about Applebee's is their sampler. Now I know they always
Like,
get shit. It's like, oh,
what
they
is it?
just
The appetizer sampler?
yeah, they advertise the sampler
Okay.
because it's like a whole bunch of shit, like a whole variety. You get to like eat a whole bunch of stuff.
Hmm.
Plus that chip and dip.
The artichoke?
Yes. Oh my god,
Jeez Louise,
it
bro.
is crack.
Oh man. You know what's so crazy? We have one Applebee's out here. Like not one out here, but like one pretty close. And it's
Mm-hmm.
always packed. And first of all, don't even get me started on their service. The service out here is terrible. I don't go to Applebee's for the service,
Mm-hmm.
but I cannot sit somewhere where I'm like almost blatantly disrespected by the service. It's like
The
it
one in
turned me off
Co-op
from
sucks
Applebee's
too.
completely. Say again?
The one in Co-op City sucks too. I remember one time I went and
I want to go up.
yeah, in Co-op City, there's an Applebee's in the corner. Like that little spot where GameStop is, and then in the corner there's like an Applebee's.
Oh, I've never been there.
You've
Wait,
never?
I went there with you. That
I've
was
been
my
to,
first and last time.
I've been there so many times with so many different people, so
Huh.
probably.
Mm,
So here's the thing: I went one time with like two of my coworkers,
mm.
and we legit would order stuff like we don't have that. I'm like, what? Like we would order
What?
simple shit like wings, and like we don't have wings. I'm like, okay.
How?
I'm like, do you have French fries? We don't have French fries. I'm like, what?
Nah, there's no way, bro. There's no way.
Quesadillas? We don't have quesadillas. What the fuck do you guys have?
No,
Do you
no,
have
no.
water? Yo, it took us it. I ordered water. It took them so long to give us water. I just got up and like left. I've literally never done that in a restaurant before.
Yeah, no, that's insane. That's insane. I'm sure that the water was from the fucking toilet since they didn't have wings. How are you any restaurant and you don't have wings?
Yeah, like what
That's
the
insane.
what are they doing?
That's insane.
Um, I just thought of my first one, of my number one.
I want to hear this because it took so fucking long.
So I think I have to give it up to Red Lobster
Mm.
because yo,
John, Red Lobster?
them biscuits slap. But not only
Red
that,
Lobster
but
though.
not
Red
only that,
Lobster.
that's not the
All right.
only thing that slaps. Have you ever had their coconut shrimp, bro?
Nah, bro, you're not living until you've been to Bubblegum Shrimp and had
Bubblegum
their
shrimp.
coconut shrimp. Okay. So last week on my top, I think it was last week on my top movies list,
Yeah.
I had Forrest Gump.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Forrest Gump?
Mm, long time ago.
All right, so this is not spoilers at all because anybody who hasn't watched Forrest Gump, you need to get hit in the head by
It's like
a
20 years
fucking
old.
metal bat. But when Forrest was in the army, he met up with somebody named Bubba, which he had like a learning disability,
Right.
and he ended up I think he ended up dying in the war, but his last wishes or his last like thoughts to Forrest was that he wanted to own a shrimping boat and open a shrimp like restaurant.
Right.
So Forrest Gump, with all the money that he ends up getting towards the end of the movie, he actually opens up a restaurant named Bubba Gump.
Hmm.
Bubba's first name and his last name.
Right.
And bro, I tell you, if I'm not mistaken, it's on like 42nd or around there. It's somewhere in the city. They have a few.
Hmm.
But bro, when I tell you that that is one of my favorite like actual restaurants, I didn't put it on my list only because it's not accessible to me.
Yeah.
Like there were plenty of spots that I could have put in the Bronx, but I just can't eat there right now. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But we have to plan a trip to the city to go to Bubblegum Shrimp. I'm telling you right
I'm
now,
down.
it's literally
If
amazing, bro.
if you say it's better than the Red Lobster coconut shrimp, then I am excited to try
I
it out.
I guarantee you, and I will give you $200 if you don't think that it's better than Red Lobster's coconut
That
shrimp.
is a bold claim, sir, and I will take you on
Yep,
it.
we got it. We got it on camera.
We got it on camera. You heard it here first. He's gonna give me $200 if I don't like it.
200 smackaroos, Bucko.
I'm gonna be like, damn, this is good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just to get your money. I'm gonna see the look on your face. You're gonna be like the fucking the food damn, what was his name from Ratatouille?
Oh,
When when
fast.
when he ate when he ate the ratatouille and he went back in time, that's gonna be you. I'm gonna be watching your face, bro.
I'm excited to try. I gotta try that and the sandwich from the Puerto Rican spot.
That I already hands down, bro. Cause you haven't had it in a while, right?
But
Like that type of sandwich with the pan de
mm,
agua.
no, it's been a while.
So it's just gonna bring back mad nostalgia, bro. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I look forward to it. It's alright, and that was my list. I'm
So we
surprised.
got
What's up?
sorry.
Hmm.
We got Red Lobster.
Hmm.
We got Kingsbridge Social Club,
Yep.
right?
Hmm.
And your third one was Chipotle.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. All right. Pretty good list.
It's just that
I'm a little mad at you for the Red Lobster, but
really,
I can live with it. Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I just love that coconut shrimp, bro. It's like I'm not even a fan of like fried shrimp like that,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like it's the coconut flavor, and it's like it's so crispy. And then for like $36, you can get like a whole bunch of it with like mashed
Mhm.
potato, and then you can also get the biscuits too. It's like it's a whole
No,
ass.
the biscuits are amazing. The biscuits are hands on amazing. Now, I don't want to get too far off track because I know we got a few more topics.
Damn, I also
But
wanna
tell me,
I also want to shout out the chicken Alfredo from Olive Garden is actually really good too.
don't make me give you a standing ovation, bro, because you just read my mind. I was gonna ask you what you thought about Olive Garden. I love Olive Garden, bro.
Bro, me
I
too.
haven't been there in a minute. I absolutely fucking adore Olive Garden.
Me too.
I
Me too.
adore Olive Garden, bro. A little heavy on the cheese, like most of their, because they're super Italian. Like I
Yeah.
think that's the only cuisine that they serve. But like a little bit less cheese on most of their plates, and I'm
Hmm.
like, that would have been like number one hands down.
So I don't really eat there that often, like indoors. Like I've only done like a couple of times. Is it true that pastas are bottomless?
Now they have this thing where month to month they have like a special.
Yeah.
Um, I know the most recent. Excuse me. Well, to answer your question, yes, that's true. But the most recent time that I went, it wasn't bottomless, but you can order, or rather, with your order, you got kind of a to go plate,
Yeah.
and it was a cold pasta. Like basically, they're saying like, oh, put in the fridge, you can eat it tomorrow at work or when you
Hmm.
get home, and it was free.
Oh.
Yeah, that shit was sick. So I had to get it. I got a. They don't give like a protein, so I just got a fettuccine alfredo.
Right.
But when I tell you that I was so fucking happy eating that shit the next day for free, oh man, I was living large, kid.
I'm thinking I might have to go to Olive Garden when I come back from PR.
Well, don't leave me. We got the place down here with the Pang de Agua is called
Yeah.
Pang de Cielo.
Mhm.
We got Kingsbridge Social Club. We gotta go
Yeah.
to. We got Olive Garden.
Mhm.
And first and foremost, I think the first trip that we have to plan is to Bubblegum Shrimp.
Yes, definitely.
So we got four places, bro.
Whenever you come down here, we're just gonna go to bubblegum shrimp.
Bubblegum Shrimp. I'll meet you in the city, kid.
I'm totally down for that. It's crazy that we thought of the same thing about Olive Garden.
Yo, it's and that's what I was literally like I said, I'm like I don't mean to cut you off, but
Mhm.
literally, bro, I was gonna say because you were talking about the biscuits
Yeah,
and their breadsticks at Olive Garden are banging.
bro,
The
it's really
salad
good.
is amazing with the what is it? The Italian like their the Olive Garden's own
Yeah,
Italian dressing. Bomb, fucking bomb, and their plates, they have a lot of good options.
crazy how we thought about that. So this is I don't know if we mentioned this, but this is like the bonus episode, guys.
Mhm.
So we recorded an episode about like 2 days ago, so we're kind of light on topic. So we're just gonna talk about a couple of things that happened in the past 2 days. Sony releasing that Venom trailer, and I'm getting a little tight at this Venom stuff because
Explain. Tell me why, bro. Tell me why.
there's two things in the trailer that piss me off. One, there's like a
Mhm.
little spider and they just smack it and they kill it,
Mhm.
which is an obvious them
Yeah.
telling us there's no Spider-Man here. I'm like, all right,
Right.
whatever. These are all Spider-Man characters. That's
Mhm.
like making a movie on Lex Luthor. But you know what? I
Well,
like I like Venom, so it's fine.
take it with a grain of salt because they kind of did the same shit to us with the Arrow show where
Yeah,
they gave us a bunch of Batman villains and like his
true,
fucking rogue gallery and no Batman.
true. It took him like 7 years to actually like make us see a Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, bro, and it wasn't it in the crossover?
Yeah,
We got the old Bruce Wayne. Not bad. I'm not mad at it. He was badass.
I like that they
I'm
used
not
Kevin
mad at it.
Conroy.
Yeah, bro. I'm not mad at it, but I didn't. I don't think that it needed the tie-in to Batgirl to be effective. Like they could have been brought him on.
Yeah,
Off topic. Sorry.
of course. Also another well, not this one didn't really bother me, but like there's like a scene where it's like they're reading a newspaper by the Daily Bugle, and
Mhm.
it says Engers, which is obviously
What is it?
Avengers.
What does it say?
It says
Oh,
Engers,
oh, got you.
so it obviously says Avengers. I'm like, bro, just make it part of the universe. Like,
Yeah,
like
man.
stop sugarcoating it. Just own it.
Now you had two things that you were upset about. The
That's the
one
that's the second one.
that's your second one, right, right, right.
Mm,
I only think that okay, I can come up with two easily. I'm gonna say right off the bat that the trailer was a bit underwhelming, even though they had a lot of shit going on.
mm,
But there were a few subtle things that turned me off. And first and foremost, Venom's voice, if I'm not mistaken, I could be completely wrong here. But I think in the first movie that it was Tom Hardy with a voice change, like a filter
modulator.
over his
Yeah.
voice.
Yep.
Right. And in this movie, for some reason, it sounds completely different, and it really turned me off.
It's still him
Like,
though.
yeah, no, it's still him, but that's my thing is make it like directly
Consistent.
following the first movie. You know what I mean? Like, this guy I forgot his name, Woody Harrelson's character,
Mm-hmm.
Carnage. He breaks out of prison fairly close to the end of the first movie, and it's kind of like the way they're making it seem is like a bunch of time has passed. I don't know. It just bothered me a little bit, bro. I'm watching the entire trailer and I'm like, he sounds like shit. I think that they did it in an attempt to make him sound more like how do you say like clear, like just
Yeah.
make him
It might just
because that
be
was that was a
It might
Go
just
ahead.
be with the editing of the trailer that makes it sound
I
like that.
think
Like
I think
maybe
so, bro.
maybe he'll sound different in the actual movie.
Because in the first movie, a lot of complaint was that you couldn't barely understand some of Venom's dialogue. So I think that they kind of
Gee.
went above and beyond and did too much changing to
So
make
you
it sound like really like
so
clear,
you
like
telling
understand what he's
me
saying.
Tom Hardy, you can't understand him when he has some sort of filter on his voice? Where have I heard that one before?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like it's the first time this is happening.
It's like, geez. I feel like I feel like I've heard of this before in some movie where there's a guy dressed in a bat
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
fights
And,
Tom
and
Hardy in a very muscular form.
and what's crazy is that now that you mention that, I think that they also did an edit on the DVD where his voice was like more deciphered, like you can understand him better.
Yeah, I think so because when I watched it in the movie theater, I was like, what does this guy say?
I literally needed subtitles for this dude, bro.
Like, he was like,
But anyway,
ooh,
yes,
and I'm like, what did
yes.
he say?
But
What
but
did he
getting away
say?
from that, getting away from that.
Hmm.
My second thing was, I know that the first film was like goofy and like it had a lot of comic relief and
Yeah,
Tom Hardy like first learning about his powers and well not necessarily powers but the what was it called the virus man
the symbiote.
not the yeah I was gonna say syndicate the symbiote exactly.
Hmm.
And I know that they played it for comic relief in some parts, but I feel like this movie just goes above and beyond trying to be funny. And I feel like we literally just need a rated R Venom movie, like balls to the wall, go all out. And that bothered me a lot because, as you said before, they're trying to distance themselves from being part of the Spider Verse,
Hmm.
but while still, if I'm not mistaken, keeping it PG.
I think
And
Venom's rated R.
they don't. Is it? Because in the first one, I
Uh,
literally didn't fucking see him eat anybody or blood. I to my knowledge, to
actually,
my remembrance.
it might be PG actually.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So while still trying to incorporate Spider-Man's like rating and giving us hope that he's gonna be in a movie someday, which I thought would be this one,
Right.
but you're going about it saying that he's not gonna be part of it while still keeping it the same rating. And I need it. I need a rated R Venom film, bro. Like I didn't know that I needed a rated R Wolverine movie till we got it. We got, if I'm not mistaken, Deadpool was first, but we need more rated R superhero films.
Yeah, it's rated PG-13.
Exactly, bro.
But
And they, you know how crazy they could go with the characters.
I feel like PG-13, if it's done well, it could be just as effective as rated R.
I I wouldn't necessarily agree. I would say that there are rated R films that don't go above and beyond and they just give us like blood splatters every now and then.
Yeah.
And that calls for the rated R rating just for parents to understand what their younger kids are gonna watch.
Hmm.
So I feel like in that sense, yeah, you can have a PG-13 movie with the same effect as a rated R. But when a rated R film is done well, there's no way that a PG-13 rating is touching that shit.
I, on the other hand, actually kind of like some of the humor in Venom.
How did you feel about the trailer like as a whole?
I'm not convinced to go to the movie theater to watch it.
I agree. I agree 100%. I do want to catch it, but
Like, I wouldn't watch it, but I wouldn't go to the movie theaters to watch it. Like,
I'm just not in a rush to
not
catch it,
even.
bro.
I probably wouldn't even rent it. I'll probably just wait for it to be streaming.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, oh, Venom's on Disney Plus or Netflix. Okay, I'll
I
watch it.
got an hour or two. I'll catch it, but other than that, I don't think I see myself spending some money on it.
I don't. Yeah, same. Speaking of Marvel stuff, there's also another interesting piece of news that came out. So, as I don't know if you know this, but what's his name? Batista is gonna
Mhm.
quit being Drax after the third movie.
Oh wow, I didn't even
Hmm.
know that.
Yeah, he said that
Jeez.
he was. Let me pull up the article so I can actually read it.
Yeah, quote it. Yeah, yeah.
So, here's what he said. Give me one sec, guys. So here's a little quote. It says, "It's weird because sometimes you hear me say, I wish they dove into the Destroyer side, which originally I thought they were gonna do in Guardians 2, because the Marvel Universe it still hasn't seen Drax the Destroyer. So
Right.
basically, he doesn't want to be Drax anymore because they never delve into him being a destroyer, which I also wonder too because he's called Drax the Destroyer.
Right.
He doesn't feel like a destroyer, dude. He doesn't
They
he doesn't
they
do a
only
lot of
give us
destroying.
right. They only give us tidbits regarding his past, like with his family. I think we got a flashback scene. If I'm not mistaken, it was in Infinity War.
Hmm.
Um, or maybe in one of the Guardians movies. I'm not exactly sure. Don't quote me on that. Um, but yeah, bro, I feel like they had a missed opportunity, especially going off on these on a few solo films. He's not a big money, entity,
Hmm.
for Marvel, but I feel like I would go watch a Drax the Destroyer movie.
Yep. He actually
You know what I
mentions
mean?
that one way to kind of make Drax into a more destroyer type person is so, and he said that I really hope that going forward they will reboot Drax, and I think Drax the Destroyer could be a standalone film. I think it could be something new and something different, says Batista. I hope someday that they just recast it and reboot just Drax the Destroyer and focus on that story because it's a great story. What do you think about that?
I'm not mad at him. I just don't know where they'll find the time in the next phase to reboot him. Like if they do reboot him, I'm thinking maybe the next at least 5 to 10 years.
I'd say 5 years is a good, like, you see it's 5 years without
Yeah,
seeing him, and then he comes back as a different actor, and then they kind of acknowledge it like, hey, you look different, like kind of like with
right.
Rhodey.
Do you think that they can have a Guardians film without him though?
I don't know, he's kind of like the heart of Guardians.
Exactly.
Like he cuts everybody's ass. He cuts the Bug Girl's ass. He cuts Star Lord's ass. He's like, you're one sandwich away from being fat.
Right.
Oh no,
And
I'm
not only
rocking.
that, just him as a character, he's like when he claimed that he had mastered the art of invisibility, and
Yeah,
he's
that was
just
funny
standing
too.
there eating cereal, listening to them, like that was funny as fuck. I
Or
don't
like
know that moving forward they can have a Guardians movie or really anything pertaining to the Guardians while missing Batista or Drax as a character. Period.
another cool scene when it was like, where's Gamora? Who's Gamora? I'll give you a better. Why is Gamora?
Yeah, he's just so senseless, bro. He's a really good character, and I like what Batista has done with him.
Hmm.
Granted, we haven't seen any other actors, use Drax as a vessel.
I don't know.
But
I feel
I
like
don't know, man.
Drax is the not as a non-comic relief character and more of like a serious character. I don't know if that would actually work
Mm,
because
mm,
it's like I'm already in love with this Drax.
right.
And in order for like a new Drax to come in and like win us over, he'd have to be really badass.
Super badass.
Like he'd have to just like I don't know what the hell you would have to do to like win us over.
So on that same train of thought, did you like the change that they made to Thor within like the Infinity War Endgame, where he came back as super hardcore, like not fucking around?
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with how he started as a serious character and then he came more of
Well,
a comic
yeah,
relief.
but then they brought him back to being a serious character. And granted, he didn't have that many audio lines. He was just super pissed at Thanos.
I mean, I
Um,
feel like that's just a natural progression of character. Like, he killed his brother, so he has to be pissed at
right.
him.
But do you think that we could also see that in Drax? Something really tragic, more tragic than him losing his fucking wife and daughter.
Yeah, I don't know how you can top
Change
that.
him? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like, I feel like the prime moment for him to become Drax the Destroyer would have been Endgame.
I think even before that, bro, honestly, losing his family, I if I'm not mistaken, I could be completely wrong on this, but losing his planet and species to Thanos,
Hmm.
that should have brought some kind of change to the character, even though we would have never seen such a funny, you know, kind of senseless character on screen.
I think the
I
only
feel
way they
like
can
him
kind
being
of,
introduced as a super serious character would have worked.
I think the only way to kind of spin is like maybe he morphs with the Power Stone and he becomes a villain.
Ah,
Because I
okay.
feel like Destroyer is kind of like a negative kind of like con
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure,
connotation. So I feel like
absolutely.
I don't know. We'll see what happens after Guardians 3.
Which I'm looking forward to.
I'm also looking forward to his other movie, which is Suicide Squad.
Oh hell yeah! Shout out to James Gunn.
I feel like John Cena's gonna be the Drax of Suicide Squad.
For sure, for sure.
But let's see. I don't know what other topics I got for this bonus episode of ours.
Did you go ahead? Go ahead.
I don't have anything else, honestly.
Do you want to talk about Demon Slayer now that we
Yeah,
we 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 won't spoil it for Mike?
we could do that. So you finished the show, right?
Yeah. Shout out guys. Quick disclaimer: spoilers ahead if you haven't seen Demon Slayer. I'm sure that we both are on the same page. We recommend you guys watch it. Like super recommendation.
And the movie.
And that's one thing I haven't seen. But I did binge the show to watch the movie. I just haven't had the time to go to the theaters.
The movie's really good. The animation is crisp.
I was super surprised with the quality of the actual show.
Yeah, it's actually really good animation. Kind of,
Absolutely.
some would argue it kind of carries the show.
I would beg to differ, but I do see that point of view. You know what I mean? Like I understand it.
Hmm.
I wouldn't say that necessarily carries a show. Let's get into our thoughts on the show as a whole. I want you to start.
Well, the first viewing, I didn't really feel it too well. I don't know. It might be a thing with me, but like the first time I watch an anime, I don't feel it, and then I just go over, but I go back to it, and I was like, oh, now I feel it. But
I
I
get that.
really I enjoyed it. It's not like it's probably like maybe I'd say top 10, but not top 5.
I've only watched a few anime while getting like into it. Like I'm super into it now.
Hmm.
But I've only watched a few, and I've watched more of the new school shit like Jujutsu, Seven Deadly Sins, Demon Slayer. Um, I finished the Hunter arc, which I can't stop raving about.
Hmm.
Um, but I would say it's probably in my top five currently. Again, I haven't seen like the OGs like Naruto, Dragon Ball, any of the Dragon Ball. I don't. I watched like one or two episodes.
Hmm.
Um, but as a show, I loved it, bro. I loved it so much.
I liked it because I'm really into swordplay. So like when they do the whole and then like
Yeah,
everything gets cut
yeah.
off, I really like that.
That's a classic anime trope.
It is, and they do it so well.
I liked that they had like a hunter feel, like the Hunter x Hunter feel where
Mm,
people had like an aura, and they
yeah,
actually mention it by name, aura, but they also differentiated themselves by calling it like a scent,
yeah.
because all of the what is it called, what are like the super powerful ones called, the
Hashira,
super powerful, what is it?
what the people that hunt demons?
No, wait, the people that hunt demons, yeah,
Hashira.
yeah, badass motherfuckers, bro. And they all have this incredible sense of smell,
Yeah.
which is kind of what took Tanjiro on this journey, already having a sense of smell and having this crazy drive to save his sister and like avenge his family. I
Hmm.
thought that them focusing on that and making that his driving force and all this other shit happening to him along the way,
Yeah.
I felt like that worked really well because sometimes it doesn't work, but I feel like that worked really well. He had a clear motive. He has a clear reason literally attached to his back. as to why he should keep going and keep fighting and keep getting stronger and keep training. And I think that it just works really well. Like he's a very, very solid character.
I agree. I like him and I like Nezuko.
Yeah,
Nezuko's
Nezuko's
super
badass.
adorable and badass.
Yeah, yeah, both at the same time. I like the Inosuke. Um,
Inosuke.
yeah, I like them a lot. And then the other one is the one with the lightning breath. Um,
Oof.
I
I,
forgot his name.
I don't know, but I know my favorite
Zensu,
character.
Zensu, Zensu.
Yeah, my favorite character is actually in the movie.
Oh man, so I already know who you're talking about. I got spoilers already, bro. I
Oh,
saw a bunch of pictures.
who
I don't
who do
know
you?
his name, but the fire breath dude.
Sengoku.
Yeah.
He's badass.
He was a badass even in when Tanjiro first met the whole gang.
The
He
Hashiras,
was
yeah.
badass. Yeah, bro, but I'm looking forward to seeing Gyu a little bit more.
Hmm.
And he's like he's like 100 times more powerful than Tanjiro with the water breath. But we also got Tanjiro also has a fire breath as well. So I feel like he can be the most powerful demon slayer if he
Maybe.
stays on this path training and shit.
Yeah, because he has water and fire.
Exactly. It's crazy.
Also, it's just kind of like off topic a bit, but I just thought about this right now. So you know
Sure.
how Black Widow comes out in July, right?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. I just had a whole brain fart. I was gonna, because I was thinking like the 6th. Like I know Black Widow comes out the 6th,
Right.
and then My Hero movie comes out August 6th. But in my mind, I thought it came out the
Oh,
same day.
got you.
So never mind.
Scratch that.
I was
Scratch
gonna,
that.
I was gonna say like, yo, bro, we should just watch My Hero movie and Black Widow the same day.
We could have done that. Like that would have been a great
It would have been
recommendation,
really
but
cool, but they're
we'll
months
be
apart.
there waiting for 2 months.
Yeah, a month. But back to Demon Slayer.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It was a good show. I look forward to season, I guess, 3, because I think the train is season 2, right?
I'm not sure, but how can they do a whole season in like an hour and a half?
True. I don't know. I don't
Unless
know.
unless I mean, Seven Deadly Sins kind of did it. They had a season two that was only 4 episodes.
Really? It was only
So I
four
mean,
episodes?
yeah, yeah, it was only 4 episodes,
That
and
was
it
too
was
many.
kind of weird because now getting into Seven Deadly Sins, they kind of disregarded the entire season two at the start of season three,
I think what you
and
watch is like a bonus thing.
yeah, yeah, but it's technically season two.
Yeah.
Like even I actually googled
Isn't season
the
2 where
the
like
watch order.
isn't no? Because season 2 is when they fight like the gang of his brother,
No, and
and
you
then
just ruined it for me because I'm not there yet. But and I hate you so much right now.
wait,
I literally hate you.
I thought you finished it.
That no, that's season three, and
Well,
I'm in the
most
first like 5 episodes of season three.
well, you don't know whose brother it is.
Well, you just said hit. Okay, okay. I'll take that. I'll take your band-aid on my wound that I don't
Because
know whose
there's a
brother
lot
is,
of
but I know who he looks like.
because there's a lot of male characters in that show.
I know if you're talking about the one that looks just like Meliodas with black hair. I know he has a brother, and I'm not sure if that's just how they like talk to each other, but he has a brother also in the demon. I think it's the Ten Commandments.
Yeah.
So he has a brother because he mentioned him. He was like, "Oh, what do you think?" And then he called him brother. But if I'm not mistaken, that's where I left off.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Um,
His brother.
Say again.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's his brother.
Yeah, bro, I'll take it. You already ruined my day.
I'm so
Podcast
sorry.
is over, ladies and gentlemen. Leave now. I'm done.
I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's cool, bro. It's cool. I kind of was expecting spoilers.
Cause
Um,
I'm very confused now because I'm pretty sure that's what season 2 is, and then season 3 is like some other thing.
no. So season two is technically called like the OVA. I'm not sure
Oh,
exactly.
OVA is not. OVA is not season.
Is right.
All the others
But
are like
on
bonus stuff.
Netflix, exactly. But on Netflix, it's literally season 2, and they only have 4 episodes. Now I'm sure if I watched it like on Crunchyroll or something, it might have a different name. Even though it's a Netflix original, I'm not sure if they would have it on Crunchyroll.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure if they had it on a different streaming platform, that they would flat out like say that it wasn't a season or include it as part of season 1.
See, that's what got me confused. So technically, you're on season 2.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
But
The
the
season 3 is
way
another
that the
anime.
way that it reads on Netflix is season 3. They only have 3 seasons, and then it's a movie, right?
There's a movie.
Yeah, bruh.
Is it a canon movie?
I don't know actually. I was trying to finish the actual series to get to the movie.
Speaking of movies, have you seen the fits of the My Hero movie? Bro, I urge you on your free time to look up the fits of the My Hero movie. I'm like, can they just stay like this the whole time?
Oh, you mean the outfits? I thought you meant like people complaining about it.
No. The outfits.
Got you. I actually haven't seen it. I'm surprised.
So
I haven't seen
it's
any spoilers for My
so
Hero.
one, they finally give Shoto a costume instead of like the UA costume that he
Yeah,
always
yeah, the
wears.
uniform, yeah.
Um, Deku has a way better costume, and so does
Okay.
fuck, what's his name? Kachan.
Yeah,
They all have like
what's
black
his
suits that has like little elements of like what their hero color is. Like Kachan has like yellow, Deku has like black and green, and then
hmm
Shoto has like black and gray, and they all look super badass. I'm like, yo, can it just stay like this?
What one thing I do want to say is when they had their team up against the hero killer,
Stain,
I forgot his name. What was his name?
Stain.
Yeah. Okay, so when they had their showdown against him, which is it's not too far off from where I left.
Hmm.
I always get confused as to where I left the show off, but that shit was insane. I love that. It was like a really really small arc, but that shit was banging.
Bro, you need to finish the show. At
I
least
know,
get
I know, I want to.
at least get to season 4 because yo, season 4 made Endeavor into one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I know you mentioned him as one of your favorites. I was wondering why, but only because he was still a bit mysterious when I
Yeah.
left off. But I know for a fact that he's a badass. He's number 2 hero. I know he's a badass.
Hmm.
But I do want to see what they do with his
And in
character.
season 4, they show why he's the number 2.
I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna get into it. That'll probably be. I do have 7 Deadly Sins to finish. I like to finish a show before I start a new
So
one.
let me just gauge something on you real quick to see like
Sure.
if you got up to this part of My Hero.
Don't spoil it for
No,
me though.
it's not a spoiler. I'm just gonna say a term, and you let me know if you've heard it. United.
No, but I know what you're talking about because I know people who have watched the show before,
Okay,
and they told me about it, but I haven't gotten there yet. No,
you gotta get to that.
I know, I
Cause
know. It, it's
honest,
it's the thing is that when I watch a show like falling asleep out, and especially on Hulu, which doesn't fuck like literally Hulu will still be playing an episode when I wake up for work.
oh no.
So it's crazy. I don't know where I left off. You know what I mean? And I haven't. I've been a little bit lazy trying to figure out my spacing, like as to exactly what episode I finished off. And
Yeah.
I hate rewatching shit. So if I go back to episode that I possibly watched, I'll just skip over it.
What's the last thing you remember?
I might have my timeline fucked up here, but I remember when they fought the I don't know any of their names, but the guy with the
The
hand on his face, they
League of
fought him
Villains.
at the school, I think.
That's before Stain.
So then probably Stain is the last thing that I actually
So
remember.
that's
Like that I can tell you right now, you
mid
know?
season 2 then.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I was on season 3, like episode 3. But again, I would literally have to go back and like
So
look at the
honestly,
thumbnails
just
and the
start just
descriptions.
just start off season 3.
Yeah?
It seems like you finished season 2. So just start off season 3, bust that out. Season 4, bust that out. Now you're up to date.
And then that's the movie.
You never seen the movies, right?
No.
So the first one's okay. Second one's amazing.
But where do they fit in the series timeline?
Season one, the first movie is like around season one, season two,
Oh
and
shit.
then
Okay.
the second movie is actually like around season five, season six.
Got you. So
Because
so then I should watch the movie before season 3. The first movie.
I mean, it's not really canon. It's kind of like they go on a
Got
cruise.
you.
It's like it's
Got you.
canon, but it's like nothing really important happens.
Yeah, I'll probably get a recap in the series anyway.
Um, I will say this: the second movie, I watched it as like the episodes were coming out, and it kind of spoiled like things that the characters do
Mm,
because it's like so far into it.
got you.
Like for
Got you.
example, it's not a spoiler, but
Hmm.
Deku learns like a new trick with his power, right?
Right.
In the episode, he's like literally like, "All right, I can do this." We can only do it like a couple of times. Then the movie, basically, he does this. Like
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
got some gloves and he can now flick, and he can do it a couple of times. Then in the movie, he's
Uh,
like, "I'm like, yo, what is going on?
Where
This
did
man
this
is
come
like,"
from? Gotcha.
and I'm like, "You just learned that." And then they say a couple of things that kind of spoil like upcoming things,
Right. Right.
and I was like,
All right. All right.
"What
I
is this?
see.
What is this
So
movie?"
I'll stick with the series, and then I'll watch the movie after. I guess season 4 is done,
I mean, you
right?
can still watch the movie. It's just minor things. Like,
Gotcha.
like if you think about it, you can kind of see coming. But like some
Okay. I see.
characters, they learn like new abilities, and you're like, oh wow, he can do that. And then like in the show, like, oh my god, he can do that. I mean, like I saw that in the
Right.
movie.
Gotcha. Okay. I see.
But yeah, I while I'm away in Puerto Rico, try to finish this shit, cause
I'm stuck on Seven Deadly Sins right now,
well,
bro.
finish that 790 cents and then go on My Hero.
Yeah, and shout out to Jupiter's Legacy too. I know that you were watching that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm probably gonna watch the last episode on the plane or on my way to the airport.
I want to at least catch it, at least the first episode to get a feel for it, kind of like what they're going for.
Hmm.
But the way that when we talked about it a little bit before the episode.
Yeah,
It seemed like the first episode didn't really grab you. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like the first episode's kind of like okay,
Hmm.
and at the very end, it's like, oh, that's a little interesting. And it kind of leaves
Gotcha.
the second episode, but then it kind of just drags his feet throughout the whole season. And like the only reason I'm like, so I'm gonna watch the last episode is like I'm already like 8 hours in. I'm like, I might as well.
Yeah, just to finish it.
But yeah, it's like 30 minutes for the last episode. I might as well watch it on the hour drive tomorrow. I'm not driving.
Lucky you.
Yeah, I gotta wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, not so lucky you, buddy.
Yeah, and I still got to pack. So I think we should conclude this for now. We are like, this bonus episode turned out to be a whole last episode.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm ready to call it. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, man. Thanks.
So thank you guys so much for coming to our bonus episode. We'll probably do this when we like have vacation stuff going on. We'll like pre-record them and then like upload them on the time it's supposed to be up. But we'll be back to schedule next week because I come back on Tuesday
Yep.
and we'll have a live show on Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Tune
But
in. The Papa John's on Twitch.
of course, and if you're not into the whole Twitch stuff, it's on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, everywhere. You name it, we're there. But I'm John. Thanks you guys for coming. My son
I'm
Kenny,
Kenny. Thank you guys for tuning in.
and peace out.